Football fans, the most passionate, emotional, and unhinged species on earth. From pitch invasions to public meltdowns, here are 10 times football fans went too far. After Luis Figo joined Real Madrid from Barca in 2000, fans were livid. This move deeply angered Barcelona fans, who viewed it as a betrayal, which started insults and banners calling him a Judas or traitor. However, it didn't stop there. As Figo approached the corner, a pig's head was thrown onto the field from the stands. The match was temporarily halted due to the incident. Figo continued to be targeted in subsequent matches at the Camp Nou, highlighting the lasting resentment among Barcelona fans. How did they get the pig inside in the first place? In April 2000, Leeds United fans traveling to Istanbul for a UEFA Cup semi-final match against Galatasaray were met with violence, including stabbings, which resulted in the deaths of 2 Leeds fans. Galatasaray's reputation for intimidating visiting teams with banners like "Welcome to Hell" and intense fan noise further fueled the rivalry. Following the incident, Galatasaray fans were banned from the return leg in Leeds, and there were reports of attacks on Turkish businesses and buses in the city. Mate, this wasn't a fixture. This was a boss level from Call of Duty. Istanbul warfare. Okay, this one is pretty insane. Meet Marin Zdravkov, a Bulgarian man who engaged in a lengthy legal battle to have his name changed to Mr. Manchester United. While he was ultimately allowed to incorporate Manchester and United into his name, it was not a complete name change to Manchester United. It was agreed he could change his name to Manchester Zdravkov Levidjov United, with United being listed as his nickname on official documents. To top things off for his love for the club, he has a big-ass Man United crest tattooed on his forehead. In 2012, a plane carrying Polish football fans en route to an England game had to make an emergency landing in Berlin, because one genius thought it would be a good idea to light a flare mid-flight to start the party early. How did they get through airport security with flares? That's mad. He was fined and banned from flying. You're on the train next time, bud. Serbian football club Red Star Belgrade fans parked a real battle tank used during the bloody breakup of Yugoslavia in the 1990s outside their stadium in the Serbian capital before a Champions League qualifying game against Swiss champions Young Boys. The northern stand at the stadium, near which the tank was parked, is reserved for the club's most ardent supporters, known as the Lige, or roughly translated, the Tough Boys. Croatian media said the tank is a clear provocation and a scandal, suggesting that European soccer's governing body, UEFA, must react. To be fair, it's never a good idea to bring politics into football. The second leg of the 2018 Copa Libertadores final between River Plate and Boca Juniors had to be postponed after being delayed for over 2 hours, following an attack on Boca's team bus. Missiles were thrown and windows broken as some players were left injured from shards of glass and also taken ill from the tear gas. There's always going to be rivals in football, but don't endanger people's lives, just enjoy the game. You win some, you lose some. One Turkish fan known as Ali Demirkaya, or Yoamuk Ali, was banned from attending home matches for 1 year. But did that stop him? Absolutely not. He was determined to see his team play Gaziantepspor. He hired a crane, positioned it outside the stadium, and watched the game from the crane's platform, waving his team's flag and cheering. The stunt gained attention on social media. Police eventually intervened and ordered the crane to be lowered. I can't decide if he went too far or just pure genius. During a match, a fan released a live chicken onto the pitch between Blackburn Rovers and Wigan Athletic during a Premier League game at Ewood Park. This was part of a fan protest against Blackburn's owners, Venky's, an Indian company involved in chicken processing, according to the Telegraph. The chicken, draped in a Blackburn flag and carrying a Keen Out placard, was eventually caught by players and escorted off the field. Kinda funny, to be fair. A cheeky Arsenal fan was seeking tickets for the FA Cup final at Wembley, resorted to desperate measures in a bid to see his team take on Aston Villa. The fan named Charlie tried everything for tickets, so he did what any right-minded person would do. He asked the Queen for help. Incredibly, desperate Charlie actually received a response from Buckingham Palace. The reply read, "Dear Charlie, the Queen has asked me to thank you for your letter. Your request for the Queen to help you get tickets for yourself and your friend Leo has been carefully noted. However, I'm afraid that this is not a matter with which Her Majesty would be able to assist you. I'm sorry to send you a disappointing reply. Nevertheless, the Queen hopes you will enjoy the football match, and I'm to convey Her Majesty's warm good wishes to you and your friend Leo for the future. During the Euro 2020 match between France and Germany in Munich, a Greenpeace activist paraglided into the Allianz Arena as a protest. The protester, intending to release a light ball with an anti-oil message, was met with technical difficulties and ended up landing on the pitch, narrowly avoiding the dugout and spectators. The incident resulted in injuries to several people, including 2 who were hospitalized. We love passion. We love hype. But sometimes fandom crosses a line. What do you think? Have fans crossed the line too often? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you like the video, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay chill, stay kind, and don't be that fan.